A fair day's pay for a fair day's work. We know that that's the Aussie way. And it's certainly what two tradies think, who have gone to extreme lengths to make a point. A client refused to pay the full amount for their newly concreted driveway. So Damien Hallett and Jamie Somerville took action. Take a look.
Get away from my bobcat. I'm digging my driveway. Please move out away from my bobcat. Please move. Move. I've tried to bargain with you. You've seen the messages. No, I'm digging this out.
Let me talk to you for a second.
And you're going to pay the money.
Well, Damien and Jamie are with me now. Wowzers, fellas. I tell you what, it's pretty drastic to rip up the work that you've actually done. But Damien, be honest with me, it must have been one of the most satisfying days at work for you.
Well, it was and it wasn't, because we pulled up our good work, and we don't really like to do that, obviously.
And what happened, Jamie? Because it's something that a lot of unpaid tradies would be thinking, I wish that I could do it. But what snapped? Why'd you do what you did?
We've been done it a few times over the last few years, and this year we sort of got together and we said, look, if it's going to happen again, something's got to come to a head, because we've got families to feed. I've got 4 kids. When it comes to the crunch, you need to get paid. Everyone's agreed on the price, and you don't want to get paid. They don't want to pay. Well, that's what's going to happen, I suppose.
And this was a $13,500 job, and the homeowner did pay some of it, $10,000 of it, but why did they not pay the outstanding amount?
He wanted to go into talks about things, and we just sort of thought, no, he's not going to pay, and it just got too messy, and we just said, no, that's fine, off we go. So
he said regardless of the work you'd done, that's it, he wasn't going to pay what you were owed?
Exactly. So I offered him, I said, look, do you want to pay? And he said, you come and pull it up, okay. So I've even got that in messages. He said, come and pull it up, okay. So I said, well, are you sure you want to do this? And I even waited at the front of his house for 15, 20 minutes. He was looking out the window before we proceeded to plough into the driveway. So
you turn up with all the gear and you get to work. What did he do then?
No, well, he's come out, and I know it looks bad on the video, but it wasn't straight out, and gave me a stop, because I said, look, just what do you want to do about it? And he said, I don't know what I owe you $3,500 for. I said, well, you know what the bill was, so you've got to fix the whole total up. And then he said, no, I'm not fixing it up. Who's just going to help? So, and that's how it went. I said, well, if you're not going to fix it up, I'm pulling my $3,500 worth up.
Because that's the thing, you weren't going to rip up the whole thing, you were just going to rip up $3.5 grand worth.
That's right, the last section we did.
Yeah, just the amount owed.
And what was the look on his face when it started to be torn up?
I don't know, it didn't seem, he just went back inside. And
at the end though, he did say to me, he patted me on the back, he goes, Damien, I didn't think you were going to come and do this. And I said, well, you said you weren't going to pay the money, so why wasn't I going to come and do this?
Yeah, I tell you what, there'd be a lot of tradies who weren't paid cheering you on, that's for sure. So the police arrived as well. Did you think you were going to get into trouble with the law for this?
Oh, at the start we thought, oh, what's going to happen here?
But then the police said, come over here and talk, and then we stopped the cutting. We went over there and had a chat, and I said, I don't want to talk to the client.
But they were great. They were just, I can't commend them enough, They were just, excellent. They handled the whole situation pretty well.
Because what's the upshot for tradies like you if you don't get paid? Apart from doing what you've done, what else can you do?
Well, nothing. We still have to pay materials.
Well, you have to pay more money to go through a court of law, I suppose. But in our clause, on our invoices and our estimates, we've got all materials belong to Clear Concreting until paid for in full.
And at the end of the day, did you get your money back?
We did.
We did, yes. Yep. And
only because of the police, probably?
Yeah. No, we were thankful for that. So, it ended well.
And will you go and now do the rest of the driveway that you pulled up?
We'd be happy to go on and fix it and cut it to a better shape and, patch it up.
Leave it be, let it settle down, and, just see what happens in the future.
Would you do it again now that you've sort of things are calmed down? In hindsight, would you do it again?
Wouldn't make a habit of it.
No. No, it's not us. We're good people.
It's not always going to end in your favour either, like go in your favour, but it did in this instance because the police said we're all right in what we had to say. And
so what do you say to people who don't pay their bills?
Just pay your bills to the hard honest tradesman.
Or don't get the job done.
Yeah, you don't go to Woolies and fill up your cart and walk out without paying, do you? So it's sort of the same situation here. Like you want a product done, it gets done for you, you pay your bill,
And he was happy with the job, so there's no discrepancies there.
Well, I know you've been working hard today. I'll let you go and enjoy a cold one, but good to talk to you, Jamie and Damien. And I'll remember, if I have you doing any concreting at my place, I'll pay in full.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I know, but we're not nasty people. We've never done this before, and it just so happened we just needed to get our money back. We did.
Yeah.
Nah, thanks for your time.
Good on you, fellas.